We are live. Hello, hello, everybody. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. This is going to be raw. It's probably going to have some language in it. So this comes with an adult language. um, yeah, trigger warning, language warning, whatever. So hi, I'm Melinda Jacobs. I'm an intuitive coach. I'm a trauma therapist. Today I'm choosing the term the autistic mystic. And A lot of people have a lot of opinions about me using the term autistic, and today I kind of don't give a fuck. I really just don't. I know my experience and I hide it. So there you go. Um, so more assassinations, more school shootings, a beheading in Dallas. Like, literally, what the fuck, people? So, I am here to make space for the collective outrage, the collective shock. Um, One of my things that I do kind of, you know, attribute to having autism is I feel deeply. Like, people, you don't understand how I feel. I feel like so much like the depth of the world. I feel it. It's physical, it's painful. I don't have words to express it. I'm kind of done and over with people telling me I'm being dramatic. Fuck that. I'm not being dramatic, folks. I'm just trying to give you a modicum of my experience. And if you want to dismiss it, and fine, by all means, that's your prerogative. But today I'm just not having it. I created a badass oracle, a badassery oracle. Uh, you can get your own. You can get your own badassery oracle. You can go to my website, melindamvjacobs.com. If you need help, you can call me, and I am happy to chat with you. So I'm going to pull a card. This deck was created for highly sensitive people. This is before I really understood what it meant to have autism and how it shows up in my world, in my body, in my nervous system. And so I have a lot of skill sets around being highly sensitive because at the time that's what I thought I was, and I still am. Very highly sensitive. And I created this course for highly sensitives called the Highly Sensitive Thriving Guide. Taught it over Zoom during COVID. And this Oracle deck is the outcome of that class, in addition to some of the wisdom that I bring into my private sessions with clients. And so I've never known it. I've never known it to not be so accurate. Okay. I pulled a couple cards today because I need a little extra support. So the first card I pulled is called Seesawing Between the Old and the New. Seesawing between the old and the new. And I love that the elephant is up in the air because we would hope that when we move into a new way, a new frequency, a new vibration, a new belief system, a new relation, you would think that the new way would just drop you into be the thing. But no, we go back and forth. So on the back of each card is a message. I'll read it to you. Did you know, when implementing a new habit or perspective, that it is common to have moments of swinging back and forth from the old way to the new? This is so apropos for what happened yesterday. This can be frustrating to feel an old ways creeping back in. This can be frustrating to feel the old ways creeping back in, and big capital and. This is a fantastic sign that the old ways are losing ground and the new ways are taking hold. Those pesky old ways will try to deepen their roots into your being, beloved. Do not let them. Today, dear one, you are being reminded that you are a powerful being and you get to choose what you think, what you do, and how you show up in the world. Ask yourself, who do I want to be in this moment? Oh, it's just bringing tears. Now choose moment by moment to align with your becoming self. Be patient, be persistent. You've got this. I just see so many people who are on a healing path, an awakening path, a spiritual path, call it whatever the fuck you want to call it. And this cycling back and forth between the old version of ourselves and the new version of ourselves. I see this in our country right now. The old ways of turning a blind eye, the old ways of greed, of oppression, of, the small few over the masses. These are the old ways. And every once in a while we turn to the new ways, right? And then the old ways come crashing back in. So when shit like yesterday goes down, the way it goes down, cheers. May your dreams take you everywhere. Winnie the Pooh. When those old ways come crashing in, I just want you to remember, who do I want to be today? How do I want to be today in the midst of everything that's happening, in the chaos and the hurt, in the crying for humanity, which is kind of where my heart is right now, just crying and sobbing for humanity. Who do I want to be? I want to be the light. I want to be the lighthouse, the bright light that shines truth, that holds peace and compassion, that is the beacon of hope. That's who I want to be. So there's that for today. And then the second card I pulled is, you are more than your many parts. And I don't know why I'm all delayed. That just drives me nuts. You are more than your many parts. Consider all the many facets that make up your brilliant, beautiful self. There are parts of you that are wonderful, creative, inspiring, thoughtful, kind, compassionate, and wise. And I want you to think about this individually and us collectively, as a country, as a species, right? Let's expand our thoughts beyond ourselves today. And there are shadow parts of you that may have been hidden or shamed into the dark recesses of your being. The hurt, bruised, wounded, misbehaved, and misunderstood. We collectively, as a country, as humanity, have our brilliance and we have our shadow. All your parts, beloved, make up the brilliant gem that is you. That is us. Some of these parts of you need to be dusted off, polished, supported, and welcomed back into the whole. Remind them of how amazing the all of you truly is. Today, welcome in and embrace your totality. Stand in the radiance of your wholeness and shine as bright as the sun. Could you imagine us collectively embracing our totality, which means all the horrors that we've done in the name of, all the atrocities, all the misgivings, all the crimes against humanity? Could you imagine embracing our totality and stand in the radiance of our wholeness and shine as bright as the sun? Because really, when shit like this happens, I feel like the universe is just calling us forward, saying, who do you want to be? Yeah, you've done some stuff. Yeah, that didn't go so well. Remember back in the days of Hitler? Remember that? It didn't go so well. Who do you want to be today? Because we're in an identical pattern match. And part of being the autistic mystic is I see patterns. I see small patterns. I see big patterns. And we're playing out a big, huge fucking pattern right now. Mm. And who do we want to be as this plays out? Yesterday, as I was getting ready, I just had this voice kind of come crashing in that says, this is just going to keep continuing until you, meaning all of humanity, sees the value in each other. There was a peace that came with that. There was a peace. And yeah, lots of sadness that came with it for sure. Lots of sadness because so many don't see the value in each other. And especially when we're acting out the way we're acting out with violence and bigotry and hatred. It's hard to see the value. But I just know and I see it in every face, in every heart. There is a spark within each and every one of us that is that light of the sacred of the divine. There is that place in each and every one of us, no matter how horrific we're behaving in the moment, that remembers the truth of our being, that we're all connected, we're all part of one, we're all made of love. We just got so lost, beloveds, so lost in it all, so lost in the hurt and the generational traumas and the unwillingness to just name it and own it. I use this as an example often. It's like, oh, trying to get away from the bad feelings, trying to get away from our shadow side. But no, it's not going to work. We got to do this, lean into it. It releases its grip and then we can come out of it. We have to embrace the darkness of our souls, of our being, of our history, or else it's going to continue to play out. Who do you want to be? How do you want to be in the shadows of such atrocities? I choose love. And I will always forever choose love, even though my heart hurts, even though it's real fucking tempting to point fingers and go to hatred. It's real tempting, but I won't give in. I won't give up. I will leave this world remembering that each and every one of us is precious, no matter how misguided and how ill intent the individual, the collective is. I wish you a day of remembering. I wish you a day of peace in your hearts. I wish you a glimmer of hope for humanity, even though it's a little challenging right now. My love to you. I am here to support you, even in my messiness. Boy, when I show up one on one, I am with you. And I am willing to sit in that darkness with you and know the truth for you until you can know it for yourself. I'm willing to shine a light so you can see a way out. So if you need support, if you need help, please, please, please reach out. I offer 30-minute complimentary consults. You can just sit and hang with me for 30 minutes. You don't even have to get a session. Sign up for sessions. Like, you could just hang with me. Miracles happen. Just by being seen and heard and understood, healing happens. Gift that to yourself, please. Because when you do, it lifts the rest of us up. When we take ourselves and our wounds and we tend to them, it makes it a better world. Many, many blessings to you, beloveds. Please, above all things, be kind. I'll see you soon.